All right, everyone, gather round the campfire for a chilling tale of mystery and tragedy deep in the Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia. This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass Incident, one of the most baffling and eerie episodes in the annals of modern history. Our story begins in January 1959, when a group of 10 experienced hikers from the Ural Polytechnical Institute, led by Igor Dyatlov, set out on an expedition into the northern Ural Mountains. Their goal was to reach Oterten, a mountain whose name ominously means "don't go there" in the indigenous Mansi language. The group was well prepared for the harsh conditions and had planned their route meticulously. The group consisted of 9 men and 2 women, all skilled in winter hiking. Their journey began without any issues, and they kept detailed diaries and took numerous photographs, documenting their progress. However, on January 28th, one of the hikers, Yuri Yudin, fell ill and had to turn back. Little did he know, he was making a life-saving decision. The remaining 9 hikers continued their trek, but they would never reach their destination. When the group failed to return by the expected date, a search party was launched on February 20th. It took several days before rescuers found the first grim clues about the group's fate. On February 26th, the search party discovered the hikers' abandoned and badly damaged tent on the slopes of Kolatsiakl, a mountain whose name translates to Dead Mountain. The tent had been cut open from the inside, and most of the hikers' belongings, including their shoes, were left behind. Footprints in the snow indicated that the group had fled the tent in a hurry, many of them in their socks or barefoot, despite the freezing temperatures. As the search continued, the bodies of the hikers were found in various states and locations, spread out over a mile radius. The first 2 bodies, those of Yuri Krivonishenko and Yuri Doroshenko, were found at the edge of a forest, near the remains of a small fire. They were shoeless and dressed only in their underwear. The next 3 bodies, including that of Igor Dyatlov, were discovered between the forest and the tent, suggesting they were trying to return to the tent. It took 2 more months for the remaining 4 hikers to be found, buried under several feet of snow in a ravine further into the woods. These bodies presented even more perplexing evidence. Some had suffered severe internal injuries, consistent with a high impact force, but with no external wounds. One of the hikers, Lyudmila Dubinina, was missing her tongue, eyes, and part of her lips, adding a gruesome layer to the mystery. The official Soviet investigation concluded that the hikers had died from a compelling natural force, but what exactly caused their deaths has been the subject of intense speculation and debate for decades. Theories range from avalanches, infrasound-induced panic, and secret military tests to more outlandish explanations involving Yeti attacks or alien encounters. One plausible theory suggests that an avalanche forced the group to cut their way out of the tent in panic and flee without proper clothing. Disoriented and suffering from hypothermia, they might have succumbed to the elements and injuries sustained during their escape. However, this theory doesn't fully explain the severe internal injuries found on some of the bodies or why the tent was cut open from the inside. Another theory involves military tests. Some speculate that the group stumbled upon a secret Soviet military experiment, perhaps involving parachute mines, which could explain the traumatic injuries and the strange lights reported in the sky by other witnesses at the time. Despite numerous investigations, including a renewed inquiry by Russian authorities in 2019, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains unsolved. The combination of the hikers' experience, the bizarre circumstances of their deaths, and the incomplete and sometimes contradictory evidence has kept this case shrouded in mystery.